First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It was brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Collins. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10, leaving first down and goal.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 20. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick 6 there, but a great play.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
As a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Gets into space at the 50. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back. It's Collins. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's hit just before the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, A&M. This quarterback on fire today. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Scanning the field. It's Collins. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Fires it on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. The DB's backing off from the line now. Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Scanning the field. It's Collins. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, that was 4th and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That puts them on top in the second half.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Reed. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run, pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the...
And he'll get there. Touchdown, A&M. Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And he drops back in the gun. And now another deep ball here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Collins. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Testing the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Takes a shot as he lets it go. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive to get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. To throw, it's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Aggies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. And now the decision to go for 2. Gutsy call by this coach who wants to win it right here. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. Lining up here in regular kickoff formation despite having just one timeout in the late going here. Surprised they're not going onside kick. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.